Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel where we talk about all things music and book related. This is going to be my first video, so let me introduce myself. I'm Chantal and I'm a huge book nerd. So I decided to make this channel to see like if anyone likes to follow along and where we explore new books and new music. So my first video I decided to do a little bit of like a 24-hour readathon, where I've seen that a lot of people also kind of divide those hours up, which I think is going to work a lot better for me. So yeah, let's try to do that, eh? So let's get right into it. So for this challenge, I decided to challenge myself to read these 4 books. I kind of thought these were on my TBR for a while. I've read the first 2 of this one, so I'm really excited about that to see how this concludes. And we have a good mixture of like fantasy, sci-fi, kind of classical and LGBTQ, and then like romances. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so I'm going to divide this up over a couple of days where I just have a timer going to see how many books I can read in those 24 hours. I have a plan of like doing some errands and some book shopping on Saturday. So maybe I'll come back with a couple of things. Who knows? But yeah, otherwise, let's get straight into it. And I think we'll start with Iron Widow. So, I got my book. And I got my coffee. Let's start back to my room. Okay, little check-in. It's been about an hour and I'm on page 89, part 2, The Way of the Bird. Girl. Oh my god, this is so good. It's so good. I'm like, obviously no spoilers, but like, we love a strong female queen. We love her. Yes. Oh my god, I'm excited. This was the best thing to pick up first thing. I'm gonna have a little break. I paused the timer. Because we're gonna have like a little brunch now because I'm really hungry, and then we'll head back into it. Oh my god, this is so good. So we're in the last like 150 pages, and the one quote that just stuck out to me was like, "You're my polar star. I'll go wherever you guide me." That's too cute. But yeah, part 3. There's one part left after this, and yeah, 150 pages. So kind of like final stretch thing. day 3 of this split up 24-hour readathon thing. We're gonna do something a little different because I'm a huge fan of audiobooks and have a lot to get done. I'm gonna have like a little bit of an audiobook thing today, or at least for like the half of the day, because I need to get my little library slash office situation kind of like up and running, because there's just so much that doesn't need to be here. So yeah, I'm gonna clock on an audiobook and get that timer rolling again. My little majesty line thing there, because I think it works. I'm gonna have a little thing there, and yeah. So hello gang, it's officially been a couple of days. I started this on Friday, today is Monday. I thought would give myself the most time over the Easter holidays. And we have concluded 24 hours. And we actually read one book more than I anticipated or planned for, which is obviously awesome because I bought it on Saturday and I have no impulse control and I just needed to read it right away. And I bought the other 2 in the series, which will probably be read tomorrow. So yeah, but to conclude, I read 5 books in the span of like about 24 hours, a little bit shy of that. But so we started with Iron Widow, and the one that was added on to it was Mile High, and I actually love this book. I really did. I heard a lot of hype about it, and it was supposed to be a really cute like rom-com kind of thing, and like in line, like I kind of would compare it to the Dreamland Millionaires, in the same vein as that. But yeah, so let's get into it and let's see what I thought. So starting off with Iron Widow, this was really eye-opening. I've never read anything like this, because it has elements of like like the Hunger Games, a little bit of that, but it has so much like Chinese lore and myths in it, and I loved it. This was so good. Definite 5-star read. Did not expect it. And a new book is coming out. The second book in this is coming out in May. So I didn't even know when I picked it up. I was like, oh, I should read this. I've had this on my TBR for a year. So this is exciting. Definitely highly recommend Iron Widow. This was incredible. Next up, we have our Stop, which was really just a really cute rom-com of like a lot of could meets, but they didn't, and it was just kind of like a lot of hit and miss, and not miscommunication, because that trope is something that I'm like not a too big of a fan of. But this was actually really cute because like they were like always trying to meet up, and like they would literally miss each other by like the blink of an eye, and it was really cute. A really quick read. I think I was done with this in like 2.5 hours. It's really quick, and it really keeps you kind of like on your toes, and you're like, god dang it, like just stay where you are, where you said you're gonna be, god damn it. So like that was kind of that. But I really did enjoy this one. This was a light read, especially after Iron Widow. I needed a little bit of a palate cleanser, to be honest. In my third book, I don't think I've ever sobbed as hard over a book as I did with this. I mean, you saw the footage. Like, this was ugly crying to the point where my partner goes like, are you okay? Should I call someone? I knew it was going to be devastating. That's why I haven't picked it up in this year that I've had it. Because I knew this was going to break me. And now I just need to read her other stuff. And I know Circe, like she wrote Circe. I need to read that one. And I know she's coming out with like a Persephone retelling. And if you don't know me, let me tell you, I love Persephone and Hades, that myth. Like, it's one of my favorites. And but I also love that, like, I've heard that she's going to focus more on like the daughter mother dynamic, which I think is really interesting, because like we've heard about Persephone and Hades, you know, we've heard that story, but like maybe I love her. I need to read everything that she's ever touched at this point, because this was incredible. We love her. And I finally concluded the Dreamland Billionaires, and I really liked it. I do have to say I like the second one more than this one, but I love Cal. Cal was such a sweetheart. But the miscommunication sometimes kind of like, I mean, like all the whole series of these books have it, right? But I don't know. I'm a sucker for marriage of convenience, so I think that's why like the second one is slightly higher than this. I didn't really care for the first one, but I've heard from everyone you have to, you know, muddle through that one to get to the 2 and 3. And gosh, were they right. Yeah. But I love this one. I really like just high numbers here. Like I didn't hate any of these books that I've read. Which might also be because I'm easily pleased. But you know, like, let's move. And like I said, last one, picked it up Saturday. And because I have no impulse control, I was like, I have hours left. I'm gonna read this. When I bought it, when I was like originally looking for it on Saturday, I knew I wanted to get this and like the other 2 books in the series, because I know a 4th one's coming out. I didn't expect it to be 560 pages. I thought it was like a 300-page book. I was like, oh, it's gonna be an easy read, done in like 2 hours. No. But I really, really did enjoy this. I am really curious to see like how the next ones are gonna be. Because this got me a taste for Liz's writing. I think she did really good. It was very like conversational and very fun. I had a fun time. I was entertained, which was great, which is all you can ask for in a book, I guess. But yeah, that is my first video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here by the end of it, I hope you maybe found like a new book that you'd like to read, or you have opinions on the books that I've read and like you have some insights, or you have maybe recommendations. Leave them all down in the comments. I'm more than open to it. I would love to find a couple new books, new authors that I can check out. I am always up for that. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you like and subscribe to stick around, and we can form a little bit of a family here, and I hope to see you in the next video.